Welcome back. Today's lesson will be about drawing simple slopes. Here's the shape we're going to try to draw. It is 1 high to here, it's 3 across here, 2 high to here, and 3 units from here to here. Now the rule on slopes is that we have to measure along our axes that are defined by our 6 directions. Remember, we've got straight up, straight down, up left, up right, down right. So that means in order to get from the ground line to this point, we cannot go straight up 2 and then diagonal 2 because this is not along any of our 6 directions. So in order to get from here to here, we're going to have to go along the ground 1 unit like that, and then straight up 3. And if you've ever played the game of chess, you should be familiar with this basic idea, which is the way the knights move. They have to go over and then up. They can't go diagonally like a bishop. So this is a sort of complex thing to draw, so I'm going to start out by drawing a footprint. Footprint is 2 by 3, so I'm going to go 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. Notice the lines in back are much lighter because I know I'm going to have to erase them, so why would I draw them dark? And also notice that because it's a footprint, it doesn't have any vertical lines. Anytime you make a vertical, you just built something that left the ground, and footprints stay on the ground, so just avoid those vertical lines for footprints. Now I could orient it like this for this footprint, right? Or I could orient it like this. And either drawing will work for this footprint. I'm going to put it like this. So from this back front corner, back left corner, front left corner, all depends on your point of view, but from this corner here, we're going to go straight up 1. See that? That corresponds to this. Straight up 1, like that. From this corner here, starting point, straight up 2. Straight up 2. Now I can't draw these slopes yet because I need to find this point first. That's the big idea here. So I'm going to go along my footprint, up left 1, and then straight up 3. 1, 2, 3. Notice I didn't draw this line dark. It's going to get erased. I'm really just trying to find this point. Once I find this point, I connect these dots, and this is the first time that we're making any lines that go off the grid, as I say. This one happens to be on the grid. That can happen too with diagonals, but this one, notice, is not on the grid. That's fine. Now from this back corner, straight up 2, and connect these. And then the simplest way to finish is, I think, how long is this ridge line? It's 2 units. So I'm going to draw that ridge, 2 units, and connect it down to here. And that's the drawing of that shape. I'm going to do one more with a slope. This simple shape here. Notice that it is 3 by 3 this way, but it is something like 4.5 this way. So we can't put this on the ground because then our footprint will be longer than it won't be whole units anymore, right? And we don't want to deal with that right now. So we're going to put it like this. So our footprint is 3 by 3. Slide my paper down a little. 3 by 3 footprint. And this from the back corner here, left, straight up 3. 1, 2, 3. This ridge line is also 3. Goes almost off my page. And to finish the drawing, I connect this point to that point. And this point to this point. Some of the shapes that we draw are pyramid shapes. Just going to show you how that works really quick. Say I want to make a pyramid that is 3 by 3 base. So I'm going to draw the 3 by 3 footprint. And let's make it 5 units tall. So think about it. The point of the pyramid is above the center of the base, right? So that's where we're going to always count from. We want to find the center of the base, which is going to be right here. And that's because we're going, look at this, 1.5 units from this corner, 1.5 units here, 1.5 units here, and 1.5 units here. Another way to find the center, much easier, is just make an X through the corners, and that's always going to be the way you find the center of your base. Once you find the center, to find the tip of the pyramid, you're just going to count however many units straight up. So I said 5, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right to there. Notice I'm counting not on my intersections because I didn't start on an intersection. I started in the center of a diamond, so I'm going to end on the center of a diamond. And once you find the point of the pyramid, you just freehand connect to the corners like this. And that's all there is to it. So you now have the basic technique for drawing anything with slopes. Just remember, you cannot, there's no need to measure these sloping distances because that measurement's not going to help you when you do your drawing. The only dimensions that are going to help you to do the drawing are dimensions along the axes, so we're always going to get to those points by going over and up, right? Over and up, or in this case, over, and up. And that's it for slopes. Thank you very much.